Hey, how's it going? This is Joe with Evolution Health, my wife Rachel here. And we just really want to take this time to kind of just cover what we know and what we're doing with our daily routines. I know it's very stressful right now for you as an adult, but you have to remember that your kids are just as stressed as you are, as their daily routines have been disrupted. So we're just going to really kind of talk what we've been doing as of Thursday last week. We were informed that our kids were going to get early dismissal from school to finding out that they're not going to be going back to school for at least the next 2 weeks. And, we really don't know much more than that. And as we're fortunate to be small business owners and home with our kids during the day, we're also stressed about that because if the mandatory business closures happen, we don't know what's going to happen with our employees, with our business, and what we're going to do. So it's very important while you're at home with your kids to manage your stress. And kind of the most important way to start dealing with that is continue your daily routine. Getting up in the morning and, we like to start with meditation. So now that daily routine kind of involves our kids. We go from meditation into my normal daily routine, which is foam rolling and stretching. And then we went into a workout, and the gyms are closed. You're not hitting the gym. So what are you doing at home to manage that? Well, we got in a circle with the kids and went around the circle, and everybody chose a workout. We went around 3 times. It was a good workout. Am I lifting weight and getting it in? No. But the point is I'm moving, and that's what you need to continue to do, is to try to have something normal still in your life, something normal still in your child's life. So I'm gonna go ahead and allow Rachel to speak now.
Permission granted.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. No, I think that, we're just in a time where everybody's really stressed out. I think it's not, most people's social norms to be at home with their kids all day. A lot of us have been granted the ability to work from home, and working from home with kids without structuring it can be really chaotic. A lot of people I've talked to have, said like they feel like they're yelling at their kids all day. And I think that what we really need to focus on is a few things, right? When we're working for our families, and we're working to better their lives. So right now, if you find yourself stressed out and yelling at your kids all day because you have a uncertain outcome in your lives, remember that everything you do is for them. And if you kind of ruin them yelling at them all day right now, it's not helping the situation. I think that we take for granted how strong our children are and how much they may not be showing the signs of stress and anxiety from being home and not knowing that they're going back to school. So I think that we just need to be kind to ourselves and kind to our children, and remember that, there are things that we should be doing to structure their days a little bit better and for us to grow as a family. It's a unique opportunity to be able to spend this time together. And I know that it may not seem that way right now, but you have the opportunity to influence and teach your kids some things that the school system just isn't set up to teach them. And so, I'm a firm believer we all have our unique gifts.
For sure.
And things that we, share with the world that we aren't necessarily sharing with our kids regularly. So tap into those. Some really great tips that, we can give to you guys. We asked our children what they wanted to learn about. As soon as Friday hit and they said they weren't going back to school, we were like, well, what do you want to learn about? Our son wants to learn about inventing things. Today we built a rocket with him, and our daughter wants to learn about ancient Egypt and, wants to condition her body for when she does get back to lacrosse. So, we're letting our kids kind of decide what we teach them, and, they're pretty cool kids. I kind of want to learn more about ancient
I definitely
Egypt.
like the unique opportunity that they have is because we do work from home. We have the ability to kind of share with them what our day does look like. Because to them, it's like they go to school, come home, we're here, and they don't get to see us sitting down and putting in the work into our business, into my coaching. I had a client come over today that I assist in meal prepping. So the kids get to watch, and we cook and it's fun. I think while you have the kids at home, lunch definitely is an opportunity that you don't normally have with your kids. So, at dinner time, we always like to take advantage of sitting down and discuss, oh, how was your day? Well, now you have lunchtime to prepare a meal together. Don't just, make a quick, easy sandwich. Prepare that meal, sit down and enjoy it. Let your kids start cooking with you. Our daughter is of the age now where she has what we used to call home ec. I guess they call it F&C science. I don't know. But anyways, so she wants to cook. Getting the kids involved in the kitchen, they're more likely to try new things and definitely to start eating healthier.
And one of our goals was to stop eating out. So guess what? Restaurants
Mission
are closed.
accomplished there. That's a budget saver. So
we are cooking at home, and ultimately, when you can buy the right meats and foods and stuff, get out there and buy them. Don't stockpile them and hoard them.
Yeah. With that being said, definitely people are hoarding meat. It's obvious. It's across the nation right now.
We actually had to buy meat for one of our clients because we were at a grocery store that had it, and she was like, I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, so with that being said, a little quick healthy tip. We were going to try to make this all about just kind of giving you guys insight to our day, but I want to take that opportunity to add some advice. Listen, when you're at the grocery store, if they don't have meat, just remember, think outside the box. Just because it's not Thanksgiving, grab a turkey. You can roast a turkey. That gives you plenty of food. You can take the bones from the turkey. You can make bone broth. Take this opportunity to maybe start tapping into some intermittent fasting, cutting your carbs. Those are things that you can be doing to ease the pain of maybe not finding all the foods you normally get. Canned tuna is probably not being bought. Sardines, stuff like that. There's a really good salad recipe you can get that you simply just put the salad together, throw a can of tuna on top, and that's a really easy, nutritious meal.
And also look outside of your big box stores. I mean, we're huge fans of shopping at Wegmans, but really anytime that we've gone to local meat markets or smaller grocers in town, we live in Erie, Pennsylvania. So, we've had really great luck with the supply that is being provided for us at the local smaller stores.
I think that that's important to make sure that the businesses that are still open, though we're not telling you to go out and, take selfies of yourself at every place you go, but, try to your best to support some of those local businesses that this is going to be a very difficult time to survive. A lot of these restaurants that are doing takeout orders, hey, listen, if it's Friday night and your normal Friday night was a date night, pick your restaurant, order your food, do your takeout, come home, and still have your date night. It is so important to try to maintain something that was normal for yourself during this time. Manage the stress, continue to do your best with the children. It's not just difficult on you. Remember that.
And we're gonna really do our best to start posting really good at-home workout videos. I think we already posted one video that's like a fun workout to do with your kids. And really just trying to add value to you guys, because we know how hard it is to kind of make this new norm something that you're comfortable with and that you're happy with and proud of. But I promise you, if you dig deep and you really try to stay positive, you might really be happy with the outcome of getting to spend more time with your family and getting to spend, isolated time working on yourself. I think that, it can be so easy to be negative about the situation, but truthfully, we're getting something, honestly, in the next 2 weeks, some people might spend more time with their family than they would in an entire year. So I think that we could take advantage of this and really get to enjoy it and be proud of who we are in front of our children.
Yeah. Most importantly, when you're out at these stores and you're trying to buy stuff for your family, be kind to those around you. There's a lot of people that I have been speaking with that did not get the opportunity to run out and buy up all the toilet paper and all the meat and everything else that people are buying up and hoarding.
And people just couldn't afford it.
We happened to run into a situation when we were purchasing some meat for one of my clients. I had forgotten my wallet and we're asking if they take Apple Pay. No, they don't take Apple Pay. We had our Amex with us. They don't take the Amex. This girl turned around and said, hey, do you guys have Venmo? We said, yeah, we do. She goes, if you guys just Venmo me the money, I'll pay for your stuff right now. And I'm like, talk about some faith in humanity.
We were like, really? You would do that for us?
when you're hearing that people are pushing other human beings out of the way to grab the last thing of toilet paper or to grab that last pound of ground beef. And here's this girl, she don't know us, offering such a kind service, and she was so genuine about it. It just left me with faith in humanity as I'm hearing all of the horror stories that are happening across the nation. So remember that. Be kind to others because karma can be a bitch.
and tell the story if you have something positive to say about what's been going on or your experience. You know, I think that there are more positive things happening than what we're being exposed to, and sometimes it's okay to just be positive in a really difficult situation. So I definitely, you know, like appreciate the time that I'm getting with my family. I know it can be stressful. I'm not saying everything is like perfect, but you know, we're definitely learning every day how to make this a better situation than what we originally thought it could be.
I think that's spot on. I think we can definitely go ahead and say, I mean, the biggest takeaway we hope you take from this is to start some way to structure your day for your kids. We will be sharing kind of what our daily routine is looking like as we continue to evolve that. But what I really want you to take away is just be kind to those that you love and to those strangers that are there going through this with you. Nobody's going through this alone. Nationwide, we're going through it as a whole. And just come together and stay positive.
And wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
And don't touch your face.
All right. Continue to stay tuned in, and we'll continue to update with you with the best information we can.
Thanks, guys.